Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm super excited. I've got my check with me. I am here to buy a new bike. And no, it's not that. It's not that. I am here at Mountain Motorsports to buy a new motorcycle, my dream bike. I am here to buy my dream bike, my second dream bike. And finally able to afford it, so I'm super excited. So I'm gonna walk in. Already paid the deposit, already did the credit app, so I'm gonna walk in, sign some papers, and let's see how it goes. Throw in the comments below if you guessed what my bike was gonna be. Alright, I'm just here at the Mountain Motorsport waiting for the paperwork. Once the paperwork is done, then I imagine this wouldn't take long at all because I did everything before I got here. You know, my credit application through Honda Finance, American Honda Finance, everything, deposit, whatever. So it's just pretty much a matter of signing the paperwork, then detailing the bike, and that's it. So it's a nice place though. Check this out. It's a pretty big place, Pretty big place. I mean, that there is pretty far away. So I've already thought a name for the bike too, but I'll reveal all of that in a bit. All right, guys, I have purchased the bike. I have gotten the key. I've gotten the key in my hand. Can you guess what it is? Did you guess right? Did you guess right? Let me show you. Bam! 2024 Honda Goldwing Tour DCT. I have only tried to afford this bike, to be able to buy this bike since 2018. So let me show you around a little bit. All right, here we go. I love this color scheme. The mixture of black and white, the white is pearl, red stripes. So this is the 2024. I like this because it's also blacked out. You know, I mean the chrome is cool, and I just think that there's other bikes that do chrome better, and I like the blacked out looks of the engine and whatnot. So this color scheme is actually beautiful. The only concern I have is that this area will show scratches really a lot more. So probably we'll look for somebody to do a PPF on just a couple of those areas, or maybe I'll just leave it alone. You know, it is a motorcycle. It's gonna get scratched up, it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get all of that. So yeah, what do you guys think? I've already got a nickname for this bike. You know what the nickname is? It's gonna be Panda Express. That's the nickname. So I'm gonna be riding my Panda Express for the first time, and then let me give you guys a different. Let me put my helmet on, my gear on. Let's go. My first ever ride on a Goldwing. I'm so happy, and you know, I've been trying to buy this bike for a while. Ever since they came out with the new generation, I never even thought of a Honda Goldwing, and I've always wanted one. And finally, today, in the mid of 2024, I'm able to buy one. So let me take you on the first ride first ride on this motorcycle ever. All right, guys. First ever start. Never owned a Goldwing before. First ever start. Already hooked up my CarPlay because I wanted to make sure I had all of that going. Here we go. Oh, how smooth is that? Super smooth. Now I did hear my headset get connected, so I know people have trouble with this, but I have some experience with the Harley. There's the Apple CarPlay. Let's go ahead and put the address in and get out of here, because I'm in Conyers and I've got to make my way to Marietta. First ever. I don't even play with the buttons yet. I'm so excited, guys. I can't tell you, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really, oh, I'm going for the clutch already. I am going for the clutch already. Help. Now I'm gonna go for my gears. Oh my God. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm in tour mode, so that's where I want to stay. Here we go. They didn't put gas in there. Come on, they said they were putting gas in there, so we got to stop at a gas station. Oh, this is such a new crazy feeling for me. Oh, such a new crazy feeling. Look at that. Oh, super nice. Oh, this riding position is so different. Oh my God, the riding position is so different. You know, obviously I'm used to my Harley. This riding position is very different compared to my Harley, and not having a clutch is a little weird. So you see me bobbling around. I'm like, where's my clutch? Oh my goodness, this is so cool. All right, it is kind of weird without any clutch or something. I have to get used to it. It is definitely one hell of a riding position. Like, it's literally like sitting on an armchair. Sitting in an armchair. Oh my God, how smooth is that? What? Are you kidding? How smooth? Ooh, the power is decent too. Nice power as well. Just right off the bat, I didn't set my mirrors. God, guys, when you get excited, take a minute, slow down. You know, this time I definitely checked all the paperwork. There was no surprise. So that's the good news. Bad news is I'm sitting on the bike. I'm not checking my mirrors, nothing. I'm just excited to get the heck out of there and ride my bike for the first time. But in that, I haven't even checked my mirrors. So anyway, we'll do that, because they were supposed to put gas that didn't. Shame on them. But we're gonna stop at this first gas station here and we're gonna put some gas. So I guess my first fill up is happening, in a way. My first fill up is happening right now, unexpectedly. So let's do that. All right, where am I going? There's a gas station here. Yeah, we'll just go to Shell. It's all good. And let's get some gas filled up. All right, let's go. There we go. Yeah, slow. You know, still getting used to it, because, you know, stopping is a little different. There's no clutch and I'm just like, whoa, what's happening? But yeah, so let me go ahead and fill up with gas, not bore you with this stuff, and then I'll come back to you. Alright guys, I have filled the bike up with gas. It's only freaking 91 degrees right now at 12:57, and look at that traffic. I just can't wait to get on the open road. Man, the horn, the best part is the horn. Oh yeah, baby. Man, look at this. This is my first ever with a windshield, electronic windshield, I mean. All right, I'll make sure I've got everything open as far as vents are concerned, because let me tell you something there, Chief. It is hot in here. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was, I heard a bang and I was like, what is that? That was something that I had in the trunk of this bike. I was like, oh, look at this. I'm in the Goldwing. On the Goldwing. I'm so excited. Yeah. Now I feel the wind. Let me see. Let me see how much of a difference it makes when I put the windshield up. Nice. Let me open this up too, so it doesn't feel like I'm being pushed to the front. Look at that. So calm up here. I'm still getting a lot of wind on my body, so I might have to get some deflectors here and there, but that'll be down the road. I've spent a lot of money on this motorcycle, so I am not sponsored by these companies, accessory companies like some of the bigger YouTube channels are, so I have to buy everything with my own money. So I'm gonna kind of slowly get a few things, start with what I absolutely need, and then go with the rest. So this mirror is still slightly angled upwards. It's a little better. Man, how smooth is this? Oh my god, let's try the cruise control for the first time. All right, 70 miles an hour. Look at that. So smooth. And I can tell it's got plenty of power and torque. So smooth. Really nice. Wow. I don't even know if they test rode this bike for 1 mile. I don't even know. But this is so cool. Look at that. First impression is just overall how smooth the motorcycle is. It is very smooth. I'm just taking it easy a little bit. It's a new bike. I'm not familiar with it. I do feel like I'm sitting, like my knees are a little bit more bent. Like if I had to change, if I had a preference or option of a seat, I would get something that puts me a little bit further back. But it is an upright position, so your back is straight, shoulders are straight, so that's good. This is amazing, guys. This is, I can't tell you. Like, you have to ride it to believe it. How smooth and what a, you know, how smooth the engine is, the transmission, and tour especially. You can't even feel like, I looked down, I was in seventh grade. I feel like I'm in 7th grade right now. I looked down and I was in 7th gear, and I couldn't even tell when it shifted from the 1st, 2nd to 3rd to all the way to 7th. No idea. How smooth is this? Yeah. I named it Panda Express. So what? It's a Japanese bike, it doesn't matter. This is my Panda Express, suggested by a friend of mine. So I'm riding the Panda Express out of the dealership, taking her home. Taking her home. 2600, 700 RPM, 80 miles an hour. I am getting blown around by the wind quite a bit, but it could be from the truck, or, and you know, it's just, could be because it's kind of windy today, maybe. No idea. But let me go ahead and set the cruise. CarPlay's working like a charm. Bike is so smooth, but I definitely need highway pegs. So yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about is the amount of scratches that are going to show on the black here, because, you know, it's going to be hard to keep this bike clean and mint, because we do ride a lot. I mean, my Harley is just, what, coming up to 3 years and 25,000 miles, which is not a lot by a lot of you, like standards that you have, but for me it's not bad. I mean, my 25,000 miles in 3 years is pretty decent for me. So to keep all these micro scratches out, and especially on this black, the gloss black, it's going to be tough. I'm going to try to see if there's anybody who can do a PPF wrap on just the gloss black stuff, and maybe the front, you know, like the fender and the front nose. Then the gloss black stuff, like on like the fuel cap door here, the trunk, top of the trunk. If that happens, then if somebody can do that at a reasonably priced, then I'm definitely thinking of getting that done for sure. But so far, this is every bit I imagined it to be. It is smooth. It is so butter smooth. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Suspension is nice and plush. The engine's got enough power. I can feel the torque. I just rolled the throttle and all of a sudden we just went up 10 miles, you know. Didn't even downshift. Oh, the suspension is so smooth going over these bumps here. It's like nothing. It's butter. this is definitely one heck of a ride. I mean, one heck of a ride. Definitely see why people buy this motorcycle. All right, I just saved you the trouble from all that traffic. Man, it's brutal downtown Atlanta. That I-20 and 75-85 connector going north. But hey, we're free and clear now. Bike is doing great. Although, you know what? The TPMS sign has come up. So I am not sure. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure if I already have a nail in the tire. Or is it... I hope it's not a faulty TPMS sensor or anything, but it just came on. And I don't know if it's got really low air. I mean, look, mountain motorsports, you know, never ceases to amaze me. But I'll say that the salesperson was a peach. The finance lady was amazing. They really didn't have much with any issues with me. My credit score is, you know, well over 800, and you know, the American Honda Finance just spit my papers right out. I told them I only want one inquiry. That's it. One. I don't want 10 million inquiries showing up on my credit report. One to American Honda Finance. That's it. And they had the lowest interest rate, and everybody else was over 10, 11, 12%. So yeah, I mean, we waited a while because they had to check on that fuel pump recall issue, if mine was part of that or not, which I had a feeling it wasn't, but still, it's better to do them doing their due diligence. But they did say they were going to fill up with gas and all of that good stuff and test drive the bike. Well, problem is, when I got the bike, it was at 0.9 miles exactly. I think it was at 1 mile. So I don't know if they test rode the bike where or just in the parking lot. Never filled up with gas, so I had to fill up gas myself. It's fine, whatever, you know. And I just wanted to get out of there instead of arguing, saying fill it up with gas, because I was about an hour, 10 minutes away from home. So then the TPMS light comes on, right? So I'm assuming that the air, I'm hoping at least that the air pressure is low, where the TPMS you know, calibrated, and now the light is on. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I didn't catch a nail, or I'm hoping that it's not a freaking, you know, faulty tire pressure monitoring system. I don't know if these things are like under warranty or not, but I hope that it's just low on air, and that was it. So that's my hope. So I am noticing that the windshield is a bit narrow. I thought I would be okay because I'm not particularly a wide person, but the windshield is a bit narrow. I'm getting a bunch of air on my, you know, shoulder, arms, and surprising my mid to lower torso area, you know, waist, right above the waist. So that on a day like today is very welcome. So I think I'm gonna probably wait before I get, you know, these deflectors, and please let me know, you know, where I can get some good accessories, because I know you have a Gold Strike, you have wing stuff, but I need to get a few things. But I'll wait till it gets cooler to get those deflectors, because right now I'm enjoying the air hitting the side of my body. And you know, for the most part, the windshield is okay. You know, it all depends on what kind of day it is, I guess. And yeah, I mean, look, the paddle shifters, man, using the paddle shifters are so it's amazing. It's butter smooth. I'm just doing that to try to, you know, vary my RPM, because I feel like the RPM stays in one place. I've noticed when you're in automatic mode, it just stays in one place, you know, between 2 and 3. It's just there, you know. So, but it's so smooth. So the one thing I definitely need, so far the seat is okay too. I mean, I'm not gonna change the seat out, although if there's an option where I can push myself back a couple of inches, because I feel like I'm sitting right on top of the tank, and that's not really the case. But to me, the seat is okay. It's not bad. I mean, it's not as comfortable as I've got my Harley at. So, but yeah, to me the seat is not bad. So so yeah, I mean, the highway pegs is the first thing I'm ordering now. I've got the plates from Traction Dynamics, cool thing is their shop is like 15 minutes away from my home, so it's like just pop back out there on the road, get into the shop, pick up whatever you need, get out. So that's the cool part. So I've got the engine guard plate, so I'm going to put that on after the bike cools down. So I'm going to continue talking because it looks like my camera just fell down. So I'm going to continue talking real quick, get some footage in at least. And yeah, so I'm going to see the windshield. I mean, I'll probably end up getting a different windshield, but I don't want to spend all the money all at once. So I'm going to try this one out for a bit and then change the windshield out. Maybe get F4 Customs. I've used their windshield before and it's nice, but I'll probably, and down the road I might get like another trunk light or something. I'm not gonna fill my bike with lights. I mean, I don't want to turn it into a chandelier, but I mean, to each its own. I don't think I think each bike has its own thing. I think Honda Goldwing is all about putting lights on there. For me, I'm just gonna put one or two lights enough to be seen further, and after that I think I'm gonna slowly do stuff to it. So anyway, yeah, so let me go ahead and cut the video short a little bit here, and I'll pick it up when I get to the garage. All right guys, back at the garage, made it home. What a day. Bike is here, and in case most of you are wondering, or some of you are wondering that watch the channel, did I get rid of the Harley? Absolutely not. Harley's still there, and here's the Goldwing. So I don't know how I managed to fit two bikes in my garage, but for now it's working. So yeah, the Goldwing is back home. 46 or no, it's 50, 56 or 57, I can't remember, about between 50 to 60 mile trip, maiden trip. I had 1 mile when I got it, and yeah, it's looking nice, man. I love it. Let me show you around real quick again. All right, I love it. The color is so great. I mean, I'm not a big white color person on a motorcycle, but just the combination of the black and white and then the red stripe, to me it's beautiful. The white is pearl, it's amazing. The black, have to be really careful because this thing will show scratches super easily. I've already got I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, right there. I don't know if you can see that in a different angle, maybe right there. I don't know how this happened, and it's already scuffed. And if you know anybody in the Atlanta area that puts clear wraps on motorcycles, please comment down below. I at least want to get the fender, this part, the lights with the clear PPF coating. What I mean is the clear PPF wrap. So I don't want to change the color. I like the color, that's why I bought it. I don't want to make it matte or anything. I just wanted to put a clear PPF film on there. So if you know anybody who does that, I just want this area, the mirrors, and then this area, because I feel like this is gonna get scuffed up quite bad, and then just this part of the trunk, the gloss black part. So that is something I have to be careful about. So yeah, so far it's been amazing. And of course, I just can't come to bring myself to sell the Big Red yet. So yeah, so I named my bike Panda Express. I know it's not a Chinese bike, but I mean, look, pandas are black and white, and it's back where I'm from, usually you put Express in front of a name like a train or something, right? So this is my Panda Express. Anytime I talk about the Goldwing, my Goldwing, I'm going to refer to riding the Panda Express. So anyways, I just want to thank you guys for joining me in such a big day for me, and such an exciting day for me. And and I thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions about the motorbike, please go ahead and comment below. I know there's a million YouTube videos out there. I just do this as a hobby. I'm not a big YouTuber, so there's many big YouTubers out there that have a lot more information already, installation stuff and all that. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm only gonna, like I mentioned, buy a few accessories to begin with to get ready for Sturgis. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring you any installation videos or anything. There's many people, like, of course, everybody knows Cruiseman Garage, and then there's another one, Robert White, who's who's got some good installation videos on there. And there's one or two more. I'm sorry, I can't remember the names at the moment, but there's plenty out there, much bigger crowd than me. And I'm just excited to be part of the I'm just excited to be a new Goldwing owner. I've never owned one, so this is a new experience for me, and I am very thrilled. So thanks a lot. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share, subscribe, and until next time, guys, ride safe.